This is a game for the NES.
Why do they look like that?
I don't know why they came out with them. I think you could keep that in there, and you could plug another game into it and play it. I don't know. Or you can make like a really long game. Right? And then, so when you're playing the game, it just goes forever, right? Until you get to the end.
Video game bang, right?
It's the NES Centipede. What's that?
That's the Skyward Sword. What are they called?
Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
For the Switch. We have
retro Pac-Man arcade game. This is a case for Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that away, so then I used the normal one. Another made in Japan tennis video game. Ooh, amiibos. We got Yoshi amiibos.
No, the pink one.
1, 2, and the yellow one. E.T. We got that from the States 2 years ago. Went to a retro store in Vegas, and I wanted one of these really bad. Didn't have one. So I bought it. I got paid $15 for it. There's the mouse for Mario Paint. And this is a 3DS. Got every DS except for 2 of the newest ones, I think. Link Between Worlds, Mario Kart 7, Mario Land 3D, Animal Crossing. This is one of my favorites. Our family in Canada gave us these. So that's Cubert and Donkey Kong Jr. And I bought this in Canada.
Oh, the Zelda one.
Zaxxon. I think they pronounce it. I don't know. So it's like a game you play on an angle. Yeah. That is for this here. So that goes in front of the Nintendo entertainment system, and that goes somewhere else, and it's wireless for your controllers. These are Atari 5200 games. I don't have an Atari 5200. It's on my list of what I want, one of the systems I want. But when I was in Vegas, these are only like $5 each, so I decided to get them. They're pretty cool. They're really meaty cartridges. It's a really meaty system, and they had these things you put on the controller. It's like a 9-digit calculator controller, and you put these in the controller, and those are the buttons you use to play the game.
Is this the one that they would play on?
That's the one that Lila played on. That was wireless. Yeah, but they're pretty cool. I think they're much stronger and heftier than 2600 games. Donkey Kong 64, another Super Nintendo.
I think this is the 5th one we've come across.
Yeah, probably the 5th. And it's got the expansion pack in it. Every time I bought one of these, I made sure it had an expansion pack in it. So we're about 3/4 of the way through now.
Is this what's in there?
No, it's not a DVD player. It is a box of games. Holy crap. Here. I got Ninja Turtles. You love that one. Oh, there's an original Mega Man.
Instruction booklet for
Box.
Banjo-Kazooie.
So, the New Zealand story. The Kiwi bird thing, I don't know. Some game. This game. Solstice. Love that game. My favorite. I wish I had a box version of that. Another F-Zero X. I think that's the 3rd box one I have. Super Star Wars for, is that Nintendo? Yeah, it's for NES. Super Empire Strikes Back, and Super Star Wars for the Japanese Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the Famicom. I didn't know I had one of these. I nearly bought one of these the other day too. Super Advantage. I need to call it something different in Canada. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. But it's Super Nintendo joystick. So, Ori brand, Famicom joystick, aftermarket, Super Nintendo, Mario Party 2. There's the Zelda Wii controller for the
Skyward
Skyward Sword
Sword.
edition that's here somewhere. So we'll keep that aside and put that with it. This, I got this from eBay in Australia, from the North, but they came from America because I don't have one. This is what they look like in North America, the Super Nintendo. And I actually got one that's got no discoloration at all, which is like super rare. I'll start and oxidize on the front of those. Well, just change color to a weird looking color. One of my favorite PC games, Full Throttle. Again, Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance. F-Zero for Game Boy. A couple Zeldas. This is a game for the NES.
Why do they look like that?
I don't know why they came out with them. I think you could keep that in there and you could plug another game into it and play it. I don't know. Or you can make like a really long game. Right? And then, so when you're playing the game, it just goes forever. Right? Until you get to the end.
Video game bang, right?
It's the NES Centipede. I don't know. If anybody knows why they do that, just let me know, because I've got no idea. Alright, 15 games in one cartridge, another one of those weird funky things. Bad Fur Day, classic, another version of Zelda 64. Wizards of Warriors Iron Sword, Wizards of Warriors 3. Never played that one. Oh, Game Genie. Again, I didn't know I had this. I've got to glue that back. That's so you can cheat. Put the game in there.
Is this a 3DS or? Yeah,
That's
it's
a 3DS.
So I can play these games on it.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
You put that in Nintendo, and you put some cheat codes in and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Well, GameCube games.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
Why so many Wind Wakers?
I don't know why there's two there.
The exact same.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I got the two editions that have
Oh, it has
the,
Master Quest.
that has
on
the Master
it.
Quest on them.
Yeah.
Mega Man X8, Twilight Princess, Twilight Princess for the GameCube, that is.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess for the GameCube, another version of it. Let's see the differences there. Yeah, they're just
They might be
two
just
different
two different countries.
regions. 12 plus, and that's what they use in Australia. Alright, Paper Mario. Another version of Adventure. Mario Brothers for the 2600. More. I'm just not going to go through all these 2600 games. I just got tons of them. Doom for the Jaguar. Wolfenstein 3D for the Jaguar. Mega Man 8, Mega Man 6 for the PlayStation 1. And these are Sega Mega Drive games. Alright. Now in this box, it's just it's all 2600 games. There's heaps and heaps of them. There's some boxed ones there. We won't go through all of them because I just take forever and it'll bore everybody. So let's not do that. And Frogger, boxed. That's worth mentioning. The unboxing returns. Wavebird controller for GameCube. Scramble arcade machine. It's got S.A. Arnott and his phone number on there. So if your name's S. Arnott, sorry bud, I now own your crap. Oh, that's a game for the Vectrex system, which in the past
Rip-off.
video is the big TV looking thing. That's another video game thing. Sometimes they use those in Ahsoka, but that's not quite this one. Frogger arcade machine. And Nintendo Game & Watch. We got Lifeboat. We got the Lifeboat. We got Mario. We got that driving game where you turn this and the car goes back and forth. That's pretty cool. I thought I had the box for that, and I do. It's right here. called Digital Derby. Oh, this is the one. My most recent Game & Watch game I bought from eBay is this one here, Zelda.
This is a Game & Watch.
This one's Yeah, it's Game & Watch. That's one of my favorites there. That's probably my favorite. And it's Donkey Kong 3. Squish. Oil Panic. Donkey Kong. There's a boxed one of Donkey Kong. Yeah, those batteries are corroded. Just chuck them down there.
Clean it up later.
It's a good thing they weren't in it. I would have messed it up. It's another game for the Vectrex Super Nintendo games. It's got Super FX chips in it. That's in Dr. Mario for NES. What else we got? What else?
See?
Oh.
Have the box.
You put that stuff away.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's a cable for GameCube to a Game Boy Advance. There's a Game Boy Advance controller.
What's in there?
Something in here. What's in here? Ooh. It is a. If you're gonna. What version is this? This is a 3DS XL.
Is it a 3DS? It's just
Yeah.
a DS.
Oh, it's a DS XL. Sorry, DS XL, not 3D.
So many Game & Watches.
Ooh. Another. This one's in really good condition. Not running out of time. That's a Super Game Boy. Oh, I do have one. Got a box Super Mario Brothers 3. I think if the Bros is down here, it's worth a lot more. This is a really well thought after game. I think they banned this in most parts of North America due to some sort of religious beliefs or something. I'm not 100% certain, but there's a story behind this game. It's called Terranigma, and that's boxed. These are Famicom games, Super Famicom, Pilot Wings, and some other ones. More booklets. More booklets. What's this? Let's open this up. What is this?
Yeah, you should definitely do this.
That's the Wind Waker map.
It's kind of
It's
ripped.
really ratty.
If it was in good condition, I would ask if I can put it out.
Game Boy Color. Aftermarket controller. More booklets. The Pew Pew. Donkey Kong Jr. I swear I didn't know I had this one. Alright, well I got Donkey Kong Jr. Didn't even realize. Forgot all about it.
I love this stuff you forgot about.
I know. Can't believe I got that. I want Mario Brothers. I don't got that. No, I don't. What's this? That is, you put your GameCube on top of that, and then you put your Game Boy Advance games in there, and you can play Game Boy Advance games. So that goes on there. You gotta pull that out. Put that on there.
And this is just random controllers.
Yeah, that's just the controllers and stuff for it. You put that disc in there to play, and then you just put Game Boy Advance games in that, and Bob's your cousin. Oh!
Exterminate!